Okay, welcome to episode 2 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD for the PC. I am, of course, Grandmaster Arcturus. With me again is Rat.
Hello.
Axonite.
Hello.
And we brought with us one of my original co-hosts from the original Kingdom Hearts LP I did, Seligna.
Hello.
Wow, nobody has a unique intro for themselves.
I used
to,
I just forgot it.
Seligna's been with me forever. He's done streams with me, he's done LPs with me, he's done just about everything with me, and I can't think of a better person to join us than Seligna because he is a really good friend of mine, and because I didn't show it last episode, I want to show off the Attract Mode trailer here because I figure may as well show it off. The funny thing is this poem actually gets referenced. This very poem gets referenced in the second game. That's what's. I find that kind of very interesting.
Hey, Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not showing y'all the dang thingy.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's kind of important.
There we go. Should be good. Should be there. Hold on. Let me.
It's
There we go.
visible and audible.
Yep, there we go. Okay. Now, let's let that Attract Mode trailer run one more time because because it didn't actually run the full way through because my controller interrupted it.
Well, we couldn't see it anyways.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we'll let it run one more time. Should only take about a minute or two.
Remember when these were common?
What, the Attract videos?
Stay in the menu, something happens.
Yeah, Attract Mode, yeah.
I think they stopped like late PS2 era, early PS3.
Final Fantasy XIV still does it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you stay at the lock-in screen too long, it goes to the current expansion trailer, which doesn't always work well for newer players.
Yeah, because they're full of spoilers.
Oh god, yeah, especially the Heavensward one.
And as I was saying, this poem here that's showing up on screen is actually referenced in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it becomes it's not a huge plot point, but it is a slight plot point in the early game.
Really?
Well, yeah, you remember the letter that Kairi writes?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's been a while since a lot of us have seen Kingdom Hearts 2, so we'll get to that when we get to it. I have this on PC too, I just haven't had the time to go for it. Ugh.
Oh.
And I like how this Attract Mode actually shows you just about every single world in the game, barring the latest ones, the very late ones.
So it's canon that Sora chooses the sword then?
Well, not necessarily.
I wonder if that changes.
Oh,
I've never
that
seen
would be way too clever.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, and Square-Enix is not clever.
Well, not that clever.
Oh god, no.
Okay, so I wanted to mention something because I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed this, but Sora's face really didn't survive the HD upgrade very well because you can suddenly realize they have cutscene mode face, and then I have a flat texture face, and it's
Yeah, he's the only one with that problem. I think Kairi has the problem too.
All the anime-looking ones, they mostly have that problem.
All the OCs.
Also Simba in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Believe it or not, that is not the first time someone's mentioned that in my when I did the original version of this LP. That was that very point was brought up by, I believe, Prithian. He brought that very notion up that there's cutscene and then there's what he calls default, and then default, which is
There's
the
a good
gameplay and
example
then
right
cutscene.
Yeah.
There was a good example right there. It was just pasted on.
And at least there was a smile.
Yeah. Basic just emotion is all that can do. It can't really do much. Also, if I remember correctly, you can't have a cutscene version of the opening attract mode.
What do you mean?
Because Simple and Clean gets copyright claims, like, immediately.
Well, it's not Simple and Clean that's playing, it's Dearly Beloved.
I meant when you had started a new game.
Yeah, the
yeah,
intro.
but we talked over that one.
Yeah, you can't have a clean version of that, because it'll just get taken down.
You just have to slap a MIDI over it. Call it a day.
Anyways, you may know.
Yeah,
you may notice that. You may notice that we're 2 levels higher than we were at the end of the episode last time, and that is because I recreated the save file because I didn't like how I ended my confrontations with Selfie Titus and Waka, as well as Riku. So in this version of events, we beat Riku 15 to 2, and the Final Fantasy Squad 2-1.
We created a new timeline, but by doing so, we doomed the other one.
Yeah, well,
the other one
just
doesn't exist anymore. It was overwritten.
Yeah, you obliterated it. Jesus.
These
now,
games
I
have
also
not aged well.
I want to also bring up that I actually found some decent mods for this game, but I could not get them to work for my copy.
Okay, when
the three mods I found were no more low health alarm.
Oh, thank God.
That's a good one.
Open chests in combat, and examine in combat. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any 3 of the 3 to work.
So those are just all quality of life mods.
Extremely quality of life, because
those were all in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Useful. Yeah. I just don't know why I couldn't get them to work. I just screwed around with it like for about 2 hours yesterday trying to get them to work when I found them.
Okay, I just want to run back to something someone just said. I don't know who it was, but someone just said that Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts aged poorly. And I want to say,
in terms of mechanics in combat,
I'm going to say, like, yes, compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, that is, and I guess to a certain extent 3, but 3 is worse than 2. That is true. However, for a 2002 PlayStation 2 game,
this was basically a launch title, I'm pretty sure.
it was like 2 years after launch.
Oh, was it mentioned that this had to be remade for the ground up for the collections?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
We did talk about how the PS3 had a lot of glitches, but we didn't talk about the actual development.
That's interesting. Though. Did they kind of see the PS3 version to decide now that this is not going to stand for future platforms or something?
Well, no, they lost the source code.
The PS3 version itself is a remade version from ground up. They lost. 2002 was back when Square-Enix was still throwing out the source code after finishing the game.
That's right. That is something they did, and I forgot about that.
Lots of Japanese companies did that for whatever reason.
Oh yeah. It's what Final Fantasy VIII was especially bad with it because they didn't even have the original source file to give the translators. The translators had to play the game to translate it.
Sega also used to do that a lot, and everyone joked it's because Sega's owned by the Yakuza.
Yeah, I did not like the Final Mix version of Soldiers.
I don't like a lot of the Final Mix, like, recolors.
Thank God they don't recolor the Pure Blood Heartless.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the shadows would look good in different colors.
No, they're like the iconic Kingdom Hearts enemy, though.
They're the slimes of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fair point.
So if you made them, like, purple, then people would be like, what are you doing? But if you make, like, guard armor a different color, people generally don't care that much.
It still doesn't look that
good. I barely noticed. Well, I noticed guard armor, but I didn't notice, like, Trickmaster, whatever his name is, in Wonderland.
Trickmaster was recolored?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't notice, but I like the old one better.
The red and black one, right?
Yeah.
I did not know he was recolored. I knew guard armor was. But I think most of the Emblem Heartless get recolored in the Final Mix versions.
I think just about every boss gets recolored. But yeah, Trickmaster in the original Kingdom Hearts
It's red and black.
was red and black, yeah. In Final Mix, he's like purple and pink.
That doesn't look right at all. I'll have to
It
see that when we
looks-
get to it.
Strange. Like, once you see the original again, I wonder if someone's going to make a mod to
restore
There's
Oh,
already
everything
a
to the
mod.
original.
There's already a mod to do that.
See?
Restore all the
Look at that.
recolored Heartless to their original forms.
Yep.
They know what the people want.
Oh god, yes. We want stuff like that.
But yeah, aside from that, the current Final Mix version is better in like pretty much every way.
Oh yeah, yeah. I believe the original did not have Leaf Bracer.
The original
It did
didn't
not,
have
no.
the ability to look with the analog stick, which was something that I brought up last time.
Oh yeah, a lot of early PS2 games did not use the
No,
analog stick
yeah.
for the camera. It was, it's a lot. The original Kingdom Hearts suffered from fixed camera issues.
Like, I played Dark Cloud, I want to say,
Oh.
early last year. I like that game a lot, but it's aged worse than the original Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, the L2 R2 camera is the worst.
Well, cameras on the second stick, I think the first PlayStation game that did that was Ape Escape, and I think someone helped heat that. Like,
I think so.
It took
Escape
some
didn't use
time.
Ape Escape used the analog stick for like controlling weapons and stuff. It still used L2R2 for camera. It was just the first game to use the analog sticks in general. But, like, for
Yeah,
analog
if I
camera,
remember correctly, PS1 games, PS1 controls didn't even originally have an analog stick.
No,
Right.
no, the original. It was the first DualShock controller that came out that introduced them.
Yeah,
The
because
original-
early games, like I think the early like Final Fantasy games did not have analogs.
A lot of games still don't have analog control.
I think Final Fantasy VIII was the first Final Fantasy with analog control
It was, yes.
because of the whole you had to walk to prevent yourself from getting caught by this robot spider at one point.
Like, I still, even given the option via emulators, I still play a lot of PS1 games with the D-pad.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's just better.
Just because so many of them, like, were generally made for D-pad, with D-pad in mind, that you only really have 4 to 8 directions you can go.
Oh god, the camera went
So-
under the terrain for a second there.
Speaking of terrain, there's one thing in this game that never ages well, but is still in games. How about that wonderful jumping on platforms for a game that's not really good with jumping mechanics?
Oh, jumping puzzles in games without good jumping mechanics. Ugh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Kingdom Hearts
Kingdom Hearts.
would like to say hello.
Kingdom Hearts really tests your patience with that, because I don't know how many of you have played or remember the mechanics of this game, but jumping in Kingdom Hearts basically leaves a window where you cannot move at all. You can jump again, but if you miss that window, you're just kind of waiting there.
Yeah, they fixed that in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 probably had the best mechanics of the games. Unless it's Birth by
Like-
Sleep. Birth by Sleep was just amazing.
Birth by Sleep was good, but it wasn't Kingdom Hearts 2. And if you really want to know why I like Kingdom Hearts 2 so much, go play it on critical mode.
I've done that.
It's awesome. It's great. I could like praise critical mode and annoy everyone all day long.
Yeah, my
Who are you?
crowning achievement of Kingdom
I'm gonna
Hearts
keep
is
on
critical
coming at
level
you.
1 Aqua.
As
And
long
I'm
as
never
you
doing
continue
that
to
again.
be able to keep it. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Critical level 1
Hey,
Aqua is not
What's
fun.
that supposed to mean?
Now,
Never mind.
last time
No.
I brought up my
Let's
favorite
see.
version of Ansem
What?
was the Billy
There's
Zane
no
from this
way
game.
in this.
My favorite version of Squall,
All right.
David Boreanaz here.
I think the reason they got such high
What?
profile voice actors for this game is because
Disney.
they did not expect to have a sequel. This was
Also-
supposed to be a one-off.
It really
Disney-
was. It kind of leaves itself to being a one-off.
Because you basically solved everything.
It leaves a small door open for a sequel, but then it
In the literal sense. even.
still closes the door pretty well,
Well,
too.
not a small door. It's a pretty big door.
I
Yeah.
still love how Nomura made it, so he basically loopholed his way into keeping Mickey in the series.
What did he do?
In the original contract, is Mickey was only allowed to cameo in one scene in the entire game.
Oh, jeez.
So he made him one of the most important characters with his cameo.
This should help.
So they had no choice but to let him keep using Mickey for the rest of the games. Yeah, you can tell Leon is not trying here.
Yeah, look at him.
If
I
he was
mean-
trying, he'd be using his gunblade to it. He'd be basically like what he is in Olympus Coliseum.
He'd be using Lionheart.
Yeah. He'd be basically using what he does in Olympus Coliseum if he was actually giving a crap about this fight.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't look tragically cool and all badass and all the things that, Squall.
A lot of people forget about Squall's character development, including including Nomura.
Well, Nomura forgets a lot of things.
Like Cloud's character development.
Yeah, they did that. They're doing that pretty well in the
Or-
Final Fantasy VII remake, though. Although it's 3 games, so we have to wait for the
It's
other 2 to
also-
find out.
We don't even know if it's
Way
three, it
better
might be
than
more.
anything Kingdom Hearts could do, just because Kingdom Hearts Cloud's character is very much
Vincent.
the Nomura Cloud character.
Well, originally it was supposed to be Vincent anyways, but they wouldn't
Yeah.
allow guns.
But yeah, you kind of see the same type of character, the same archetype within
Yeah.
Advent Children.
Broody emo
Yeah,
character.
broody Cloud.
Which is not how he is at the end of Final Fantasy VII at all.
No, but Nomura likes him that way. So
Yeah, he
And
thinks
that's
that's,
why
Cloud's true character, and I'm like, no, it's not.
that's why I was so concerned about the 7 remake.
Well, to be fair, Nomura wasn't writing the script. That was Kitase, the
Exactly,
guy who
so-
wrote the original Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, quick question here. Is Squall that dangerous on Proud Mode?
No, I'm just wanting to win.
He's
Oh.
playing around the reflects the fireball back at him to stun him. He just has a lot of health on Proud Mode.
Okay.
And 2 fireballs, I think, can take you out.
Yeah, it does about half.
Which is great because it gives me time to talk about Advent Children.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
Wow, how much I liked that movie
Come
on
on,
first
Squall,
viewing,
another one, please.
and then
Yeah,
every subsequent viewing was made me like it less and less.
Did you ever watch Advent Children complete?
I don't think so.
Well, I watched it. There's only like one change, and it's the Sephiroth fight. They made it longer and put Zack in it.
Well, that's the best part of the entire.
I can lose.
Basically,
movie.
it was just Zack repeating exactly what he said at the end of Crisis Core.
Now you're
Yeah, Basically, the only good part about that movie is the visuals.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a confession here. When I was a kid, I thought those were actual people.
I went easy on him.
I didn't, but
Looks like
I-
things are worse.
how old would you have been when
than I
that came
thought. A
out?
lot worse.
Let's
Well,
get night-
I was born in '93.
That movie come out? Hold on.
Plot point.
Came out like
Oh, yes,
What's
this
wrong with the
this cutscene.
textures? What's wrong with the textures there?
I'm not sure, but this cutscene is added for the final mix version.
Yes, it is. Yeah, like his shadow is going insane.
okay. You would have been within the age range where the edge of the age range where that would have been acceptable to think. So you're safe.
Oh my god, Riku, you literally like got engulfed in darkness, held your hand out, and now you're worried about where you are and you think this is weird.
Where's his voice?
These cutscenes were Final Mix exclusive and thus were not voiced. Actually, I think they were voiced. I think they were voiced in the original PS2 Japanese Final Mix, but they were not
didn't.
voiced in the English dub.
Okay, so they couldn't get David Gallagher.
There's nobody
Yeah, they couldn't get him over here to
So
do it,
it's
or get him to the
spooky.
studio.
I think
may
Kyrie's
have
the
been
only
busy.
one without a consistent voice actor.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that makes
Did the king?
Aerith.
Yeah, I liked her better, this voice actress better from Aerith.
Yeah, the one in I forgot who it is in this one, but I, know
think
the
it's
second one
Mandy
is
Moore.
Come on,
Mandy Moore.
baby
Yeah, and
bum.
then the
Wake
second
up.
one is Mina Suvari, who just does not put any emotion in.
No. Oh, there's
I-
the default
okay?
face.
Yeah. I do
AKA
like,
Lips McGee.
Yes, those creatures that
in this
attacked
one, you
are
can tell that
actually evil.
Rechain of Memories
But it's your heart
was
they really
made
want, because
quite a
you
bit
wield the
later.
Keyblade.
Because
Yeah.
it's such an immediate
I'm so
change
glad that you're okay,
in
Kyrie.
Haley Joel Osment's
Kyrie.
voice.
Who
Yeah,
are you
he's gone through
talking
puberty
about?
at that point.
I'm the great ninja Yuffie. Hmm? I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
I'm still upset at one thing they never brought in.
Yeah, we had to get it
What
away
did they
from
not
them to
bring
shake off
in?
those creatures.
Renoa.
It turns out that's how they were trained.
Oh, yeah.
And they teased
It was the
it.
only
They
way to
teased
steal
it
the heart
in
from
Kingdom
I
Hearts
believe they
2.
teased Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, because he gets a
Still hard
let
to believe.
Squall gets a
Her
letter.
shoulder
Oh,
is
yeah,
clipping in
they
on
do.
itself. If you look at her from behind, her shoulder is clipping into her body.
Well,
Well,
No, it's clipping even
I
if
suppose
here.
beggars
Like you
can't
can see
be
the shoulder
choosers.
clipping into her
Why don't you
model.
start making sense?
they kind of forgot
What's going
that
on
Final
here?
Fantasy existed in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Nomura said something
You know
later
there are
saying,
many
"Oh
other
no,
worlds
their
out
story
there
was
besides
complete.
your
That's why I
castle
didn't
and
put them
this
in there." And I'm like,
town,
"No, it wasn't."
No, it's probably because of Disney. I'm just gonna blame all the problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 on Disney.
Because they've never been
Well,
Well, you can
Fro-
definitely blame.
Until
You can
now.
definitely blame the Frozen world on
When the
Disney.
Heartless
Yeah,
came,
that literally was completely butchered
Everything
because Disney
changed.
wouldn't allow them to use Elsa as a villain.
the
Oh,
Heartless.
that's a shame.
The ones who attacked you. You
Basically,
are
Because see, the entire plot of the Frozen world is
the dark
the
in people's hearts.
yeah,
That's
it basically leads you into thinking that
darkness
Elsa's going to be
within it.
transformed, and you're going to fight her, and then win her back to
Have
the
you
side
heard
of light.
someone named
And then
Elsa?
Han shows
And
up
then it doesn't.
unvoiced.
and
Han
then
shows
it
up for all of
doesn't.
2 seconds and turns into the
He was
boss.
studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his
Originally, it
findings
was
in a
supposed to be
very
Elsa.
detailed report.
Like, I don't blame Nomura for that at all. That is
No,
very
that is
clearly
not his
that's,
fault.
No,
That's very
because, like,
that
the
was very
actual-
clearly a Disney
Too many
mandate.
worlds.
The actual like Kingdom Hearts stuff that they crammed into the end of that
Yes.
game,
Those were my
That was good.
thoughts exactly.
pretty good. I mean, it's
Gotta find him.
My favorite world is definitely Monsters Inc.
That's
But
right.
man, I do hope
The
like
Keyblade.
whatever Kingdom Hearts project comes out next.
This is the
That would be the
That-
Xehanort
Exactly.
mobile game.
Well, never
The
mind.
Heartless have
No,
great
that's already
feel
out. That's already
of the
out.
keyboard.
Oh, it is?
Dark Road. Dark Road's
That's
already
why I
out.
keep coming.
Oh, okay.
Next
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Next,
well,
Yeah,
I
next
didn't
thing
ask
is
for
4.
this.
The next
Keyblade
real
chooses
Kingdom
its
Hearts
master,
project.
and it
That
Are we
isn't a
gonna be
mobile
playing
game.
Melody of Memory?
So,
Because I have some
tough
gripes with that game.
How did all this happen?
It's fun. though.
Possibly
I remember my
eventually.
room.
It is the last game in the series thus
Wait a
far.
minute. What happened to my home? My island?
Shouldn't that have been
Riku.
your first question?
Kyrie.
You know what?
And
Really
I
should have been.
don't know.
what about the parents?
His mother says all of one line and never shows up again.
Yeah, we mentioned that last time. It's like we see her once and then nothing, and we never see his dad at all.
Oh, there's that memed. There's that memed line.
Which one again?
I heard that key unlocks all sorts of locks.
Oh yeah, that yes.
That is a secret, dear God.
It is
What are you getting?
this.
Oh my god!
How are you
Strike
supposed to
that clock
know?
and
You were supposed to buy the guidebook that they sold separately.
or watch an LP.
Or do what I did and print off a strategy guide from the internet.
Like, seriously, they really pushed strategy guides back then.
Well, actually, what's funny is no, they really didn't, because they they did, but then they didn't put much content in them because, like, especially even starting with Final Fantasy IX, I've been watching the Wandering Newbie's old stream of it,
Oh, God,
and
Final Fantasy
he
IX.
mentions right at the very beginning of the stream, one of the first episodes, about how the guide for Final Fantasy IX mentions play online. Like, it'll mention a little bit in each section and say, if you want to get the rest of this info, go to playonline.com.
God, that one is the most infamous.
Yep, Final Fantasy IX's guidebook is like, literally buy a subscription to our online website.
Play Online, by the way, as someone who plays Final Fantasy XI, fucking sucks.
As someone who tried to play Final Fantasy XI, I am in complete agreement with you. I couldn't even get to setting up the damn account for the free trial.
Yeah, anytime I try to get my friends to play it, I'm like, well, you know, you're gonna have a harder time actually setting the game up than playing it.
Yuffie.
I had the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy guide, and all I remember is that it was not constructed very well, because after
I
it's
did
not.
too! Mine fell
Playthrough?
apart!
Yeah, mine also fell apart. It's like my most distinct memory of it. Is that
Like,
after
it literally
a full
fell apart on
playthrough,
me, too.
It was
Like, the pages
Yeah.
would just fall out.
Yeah.
Their binding was horrible!
I don't think I've ever seen a book more flimsy than that strategy guide.
God, this water looks terrible.
And of course, you're gonna bother with the small fry, right?
Of course, why not?
It's XP.
And money!
Is Proud Mode the equivalent of Critical Mode on this, or no?
No.
Yes. Well, it's about as close as you're gonna get because it's the highest difficulty mode.
You have
Yeah,
normal and
critical
proud,
mode
right?
is different because Proud
Normal,
mode,
easy, and proud.
Proud mode doesn't give you the damage boost. I don't think it gives you the additional abilities that you unlock at the start.
Okay,
just
so I
harder.
think the first time we in the West got Critical Mode was Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, and the first time we got
yes,
it in the actual...
because we did not get
Final
Kingdom
Mix.
Hearts 2 Final Mix.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep came with it default.
Yeah.
Platforming.
Never try Critical Mode Terra. Critical Mode Level 1 Terra unless you are a masochist.
I can agree to this.
Aqua is probably the easiest one to Critical Mode with. Because her cartwheel has massive iframes.
Yeah. I never did critical mode Birth by Sleep because generally I don't usually play Kingdom Hearts games on critical. Especially not my first playthrough, and I only played through Birth by Sleep once. So
Yeah, you really only need to play through it once to 100% it.
yeah.
You just need to play all three of the things, get all of the Xehanort reports, and then you're fine.
Yeah. I say once, but I mean like all three once. Not
Yeah, like,
once.
you only need to play one playthrough of each character to 100% the game.
And I had enough fun with it on normal, but that's what I did my next playthrough on.
Oh, Critical Mode Vanitas. Oh.
But I played my first replay of Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode. And I think that's probably the best critical mode in the series.
Combat, that's why I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. It's the Kingdom Hearts 2 battle director in charge of it.
Oh, it is, yeah, that's right. And they got like someone from Devil May Cry on the team.
Yeah, the Devil May Cry battle designer is that battle designer.
Is it?
The Devil May Cry 5 battle designer is the Kingdom Hearts 2 one.
Oh, no wonder those games are so good.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 was great.
It is.
I
It's
still have yet to play that.
probably the
Oh, it's
best
worth
in the
it.
series.
Oh yeah, combat-wise, it's just so versatile.
And I'm a weirdo who really likes Devil May Cry 4.
Oh, I love Devil May Cry 4.
But yeah, Devil May Cry 5 like blows it out of the water. Except in the character. Well, even there, I don't know. Like, 'cause you've got. I was gonna say because you can play as Trish and Lady in 4. And I always thought that was cool.
Pissed that
but...
the PC version's not getting the special edition like we did for every other Devil May Cry.
Yeah, that sucks. But at least I have a PS4.
Yeah, I have a PS4, so I'll probably get the special edition for that.
But
Because I just want to play as Virgil. Virgil
so
mode was one of
Virgil
the best
is
parts
on
of Devil May Cry.
PC.
Yes, but the special
But it's
extra
not the
story
full
for him.
special. Yeah.
I forgot just how long it took to actually get magic here.
It also depends on what you choose in the beginning. Oh
Well,
god,
no,
I
you don't
forgot
get-
there's no auto refill for this game, is there?
Right?
Nope, but you don't get magic until after guard armor.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot about the autofill in Kingdom Hearts 2 is so nice. Right after combat, your potions are replenished.
Gosh, are these the heartless guys?
No, Goofy, not at all.
They may be
Good
heartless,
job.
Goofy, but they are full of heart.
They seek them, certainly. It could be, how do you know that's the key? That could be anything. It could just be a sword shaped like a key because someone was really insane.
My question is, since when could Heartless affect the terrain?
Since right now. And never again.
They're geomancers. You just didn't know it.
I
Plot
knew they'd
twist.
bring that job back.
It was actually Donald.
He didn't want any more interference.
I mean, they are about to spend a whole lot of time trying to just get that key at no matter what the cost.
I hate
We have the
this recolor. It looks
inferior
so bad.
recolor of God armor. Yeah, sure.
It looks so bad. It looks like a Lego thing you would make as a kid.
No, actually, it's a Amuro race piloting it.
It is just a Gundam.
Yeah, one thing I've wanted to know is, does reverse armor have the recolor?
Yes.
Someone put the Gundam 79 theme over this.
Ha!
Get copyright claimed immediately.
Basically. Oh god, speaking of free Chain of Memories, did you guys ever play the original Chain of Memories?
I did.
On
I
the
loved it.
GBA?
Yes.
No.
That was my first
crap.
Kingdom Hearts game.
I'm sorry.
It does not work on a 2D plane when you're facing Defender Heartless or Vexen. Anything with a shield is like, this is actual hell.
I still
So-
loved it as a kid, but
So I
man.
know.
Going back to the free Chain of Memories in like a console format is not fun.
No, it really isn't. That card system was really made for the 2D plane.
So
It
like,
was
just so you
also-
know, I am like the one person here who really hasn't played much of Kingdom Hearts beyond. I tried it once and then I just left it to the internet to tell me everything about the games.
Oh, then you're in for a fun time.
So it's been a while.
I see Donald is fulfilling his destiny of being dead.
Yeah, so do you
Yep.
know the general like gameplay gimmick of Chain of Memories? It's like a card game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
it's
moves are all cards with numbers on them.
yeah, but it's still like action combat. It's not great.
Yeah. It's closer to, let's see, not Lost Kingdoms, but, another older game for the GameCube.
Fantasy Star Card of
Bait and
Revolution.
Katos.
Oh, that I've got that.
It's similar to Bait and Katos.
Never
That's new
played
to
it.
this game. That's new to the final mix. I'm
Now,
pretty
that
sure.
was GameCube, wasn't it?
Bait and Katos?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really bad game.
That's probably why I never
They,
played
too,
it.
have been
I also didn't own a
seeking
GameCube.
It's
yeah.
still extremely rare though, so it's kind of valuable.
Oh, yeah, I have one. I have a GameCube with a Game Boy player that works, so if I ever sold that, I'd get a lot of money for it.
Are you sure?
The cool thing about not owning a GameCube, though, is that GameCube games are super easy to emulate.
Oh god, yes, they're like one of
So
the
I
easiest
get to
games
play all
emulate.
the games that I never got to play.
Sora, go
There are
ahead.
only a few Wii games you can't
Especially
properly
if you wanna find
emulate.
your
I'm
friends.
still unsure on the progress of the
Yeah.
Metroid Prime trilogy emulation.
Metroid Prime Trilogy emulation's fine.
Can you use a controller for it now?
A controller, I'm not sure, but mouse and keyboard super works. Like someone made a mod for it that's
Yeah.
incredible. It feels like
Because
native.
part of the reason I haven't been able to play the Prime trilogy is because I don't own a Wiimote.
Happy?
So if
Oh.
you like to use mouse and keyboard, just look up Prime Trilogy mouse and keyboard mod.
Oh, it's coming.
Works great.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Infamous.
I don't think someone's mouth can stretch that far.
Somebody,
it looks-
maybe not, but a nobody.
No,
Back to default face.
well, I don't know. I don't know. There is one person I think could, but he would tell you. He would ask you, "Why so serious?"
Well, that's because he cut into his own face.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have
Look, it's
thought?
James
Act-
Woods.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you his Twitter opinions.
The child's strength is not his own.
Isn't he the entire reason Hades is such a joke?
Who, James Woods?
Well, he's not a joke. He's just hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the entire Hercules movie was rewritten because of James Woods.
Swung on the eyes, they're all built
I don't know about that, maybe. But I don't know, I like him as Hades, he's just an asshole.
These silhouettes do not really hide anything.
No.
I don't know if that was the intention. I mean, maybe it was.
I think in the original,
But-
basically on the original with the really crappy TVs we had, maybe they did it.
Yeah, because CRT probably would have hid that better.
Either way, he could be
Oh, yeah.
useful.
A lot of older games you can tell were made for CRT TVs.
It doesn't matter that much, because if you watch these movies, you'll recognize those voices immediately.
I think they're all the same voice actors too.
I think
A majority of them, yeah.
Oogie Boogie and Hades, definitely. Jafar, I'm not 100% on. But that's mostly because I don't know Jafar's voice.
Yeah,
That
and
well.
Well, I don't think Jafar, because I think they pulled a lot of the Aladdin voice actors from the television show, from the animated show.
Yeah, because it's Dan Castellaneta as Genie.
Yep.
who's a great Robin Williams impressionist. Because I never could tell the difference. If I remember correctly, Aladdin 2 does not have Robin Williams as Genie. It's the same guy.
It's Dan Castellaneta, and then the reason that he wasn't in Aladdin 2 was because he got mad at
They basically broke his contract.
well, no, Robin Williams got mad at Disney for using Genie to promote the movie and make a lot of money off of Genie merchandising, because they promised that they wouldn't in order to get to score him for the first movie.
Also,
Yes.
And then they made up with them after Return of Jafar, so he came back for
Prince of Thieves.
the King of Thieves.
I just want to
Yeah,
Prince of Thieves.
cut in and say it is in fact the same voice actor, Jonathan Freeman, in the
Oh, for
Aladdin
Jafar?
movies. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Is Ursula the same?
I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure. It sounds like her. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure none of the princesses of Heart actually speak except for Alice.
Alright, before we leave, we got a little bit more to take care of.
Congratulations on your first step towards total domination, aka fire.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, it's the same voice actress for Ursula too.
Must be all the same then. I'm not sure if I think Maleficent's the same. She has a very distinctive voice.
Also, I'm just now learning she is from very close to where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it still faster to dodge roll everywhere?
Yes. Just like it is in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, dodge rolling is the only way to make it to Castle Time before it gets to night the first time you try to go there.
Fire!
That's such a weird sound effect.
It is.
She's also 94 years old and still doing stuff.
Who? Maleficent or Ursula?
Ursula.
Oh,
Really?
jeez.
Pat Carroll. She was born in 1927. Oh my god.
Oh, that's... She's like nearly 100 at this point.
94 years old, yeah.
Jeez.
There's something about this musty place.
You know, I question all three of these people's attire. Who dressed
Reminds me
them?
of the secret place back
Their
home,
parents.
where we used to scream.
Yeah, but remember, they came from a tropical island like the Caribbean.
Remember?
That does explain Riku's cutoffs that are just cooked on by a belt.
Sora?
I
Right.
think we also kind of explained Sora's shorts are basically this wide because he has to stuff the fish. Oh my god,
Yeah.
did he eat the fish?
No. The fish haven't been eaten. They're still there.
They're still just swimming around. He thinks they're neat. He keeps them as pets.
Also, he's wearing a onesie.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Did you not see how the zipper
yeah.
goes all the way down?
His shorts
He's
are his shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing a onesie with a jacket and gloves.
It was a good thing Merlin gave him a new outfit in Kingdom Hearts 2. He needed it.
That wasn't Merlin, that was the Three Fairies.
Oh, no, yeah, Three Fairies, directed by Yen Sid.
Yes. You mean Disney.
I'm shocked.
My
that-
name is. Did you know that my name is Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's the Just a Pancake. Have y'all not heard of Just a Pancake?
I
No.
have, it's just been a while.
No.
He's a YouTuber. He made parodies of Kingdom Hearts, and he one of the biggest running jokes in his videos was that none of the characters would ever let him finish saying that his name is Disney spelled backwards.
The only Kingdom Hearts parody I'm super familiar with is the one from the guy who started a cult.
What?
What?
Oh god, what's his name? Hold on.
I'm sorry, did Merlin keep all of that in his purse?
We gotta...
Yeah, he shrinks everything. Have you not seen Sword in the Stone? He literally shrinks
I
everything.
saw it as a kid, which is like, I'm nearly 30 now.
His
Quite a
name
while
was
ago.
his name was Jordan D.
Oh, I remember
He was
him.
from Newgrounds.
Oh god, Newgrounds. Didn't that website die?
No?
No, it's
still
still
around?
very much
Still-
alive.
still-
In fact, it's probably
Still kicking.
Kingdom Hearts Chronicles is the series name.
Newgrounds is still around, but it was all Flash stuff.
They switched to HTML5.
Switched to HTML, and they have their own like extension that preserves the Flash games on there. So, but yeah, it's like more popular than ever because now it has one of the games on there got like a huge fandom with teenagers. So it injected a bunch of fresh blood into the site. Yeah, it's kind of like
When I was a teenager, jeez.
It's kind of like what Danganronpa did to Something Awful, except instead of making fun of all the teenagers trying to access the site, they welcomed them. Which is the less funny option.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, why does it have to be a jumping puzzle to get to Merlin's house?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't call it a puzzle, more just like jump
Puzzle
straight
in.
Platforming in
across.
general. Just
I'm
bad
glad they made
platforming.
Trinity basically a reaction command. What is a camping set?
It's a tent.
Tent from Final
And
Fantasy.
or a cottage.
I thought they changed those to tent and cottage in the Final Mix version.
No, they have all of them. They're just various degrees. Some better than others.
These marks just they always got me when I saw somebody doing them, or it just makes me think, well, the true prize was friendship all along.
And
Basically.
Yeah.
I think if you send a certain amount, you get like a reward.
You get a reward for every however many postcards you send, up to 10, and then but I don't send any of the postcards until I have all 10.
That makes sense.
Why? Because you just want to like have the satisfaction of all of the rewards like flooding in.
Even though
basically.
most of the rewards are probably obsolete by the time you have all 10.
That's in Monster Hunter Rise.
That's true.
Have any of you played Monster Hunter Rise?
I have. I finished it.
Okay, so you know the talisman system. Basically,
Yes.
for anyone who hasn't played, you throw a bunch of crafting materials into a big pot, and then you do quests, and then you get a bunch of like randomized items. I never, until like I have like all of those items ready from all the quests I've been on, I never pick them up because I always like the serotonin rush of just like grabbing them all at once.
Huh.
Even though it's
No, it
objectively
should
just
be
better to do
Should
it
be able
one
to
at a
get
time.
one last postcard.
Can you not make that jump you tried earlier?
That's a little hard. Not worth the effort when I can just go through this door.
Well, it's possible, just not worth the effort.
Yeah, basically. Easier if you have combo master, because you can keep your combo going without hitting anything.
Yeah, that's what I find dumb about some of the jumping puzzles. You have to swing the keyblade to go far enough.
You don't have to.
I find
you
it
can
odd
always
that
come
you
back whenever you have glide.
I find it odd that swinging the keyblade throws you further.
It's called momentum.
Yes.
You're throwing yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
It's probably one of the few things that does make sense in Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, you're putting your heart into it, and heart's obviously, more powerful than gravity.
It's the power of darkness. Anything that you can't explain in this game, you just say it's the power of darkness, and it works probably.
Yeah.
Or it's the power of heart. One of those two.
Or the power of light.
Ooh.
Or the power of friendship.
It's all hard.
So what world are we going to first?
Probably going to visit, go the back way.
You
From
can't-
around this, you go from
So
around
it's
here
it's
to
Olympus,
around here.
Yeah, to Target.
Olympus, Deep Jungle, then Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But actually, I need to call it an episode because we're at just about at 50 minutes. So I want to go ahead and call an episode here.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll be back next week with our visit to likely Olympus and at least the beginning of Deep Jungle, because Olympus you don't really do too terribly much there your first visit.
It's like 2 rooms.
Yeah. You don't even.
Yeah,
do
I
a
don't.
tournament.
Yeah, you just do the prelims.
And then you wait till like
So-
3 hours into the game before you can do anything else.
Well, no, I think right after you do either finish Deep Jungle or Wonderland, the first tournament begins.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into Traverse Town real quick and
And save.
save the game.
Can't you save in the gummy ship?
Nope, I haven't. I don't know that you can.
I think
That
that's
would've
Birth
been
by
Probably
smart.
can, but I wasn't paying attention. We're back here anyways.
I think that was a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing, actually.
Was
God,
it? I
give
just
me a
remember it was
shit.
Birth by Sleep. But I
Yeah,
guess
Birth by
all
Sleep
that.
is way later, so.
I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll be back next Wednesday for another episode of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD PC Edition. So, thanks for watching, and be awesome if you could throw a like and a subscription at the video and a subscription toward the channel. I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, no problem. You too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
See you guys.